Hello everyone, today is Wednesday and I'm so happy that we are back again, and welcome back to my channel Vion's Chronicles, which is more about women going through stuff in their marriage, women going through stuff in their relationship, women going through so much stress, and which boils down to depression. So here I come sharing my story with you and also giving you the strength to just walk away when you have enough. Because let me tell you, women are being the most strongest physically, mentally, and in health wise as well. But it's true, we are also vulnerable, which means we can be weak. Okay, so here I come and I say, my dear lady, sit and listen to my story. And please, very soon we are going to start sharing women's stories, experience, how they were able to come out of that toxic marriage or relationship. Okay, so do not forget to click the button there, that one, like, and do not forget to click the button here, subscribe, and do not forget to click the button here to share with your friends, your female friends, because it's a program mainly done for women. So today's story is the big title, because there are some little title, and today is gonna be pepper them. a lot of pepper soup. Yes, today is not going to be easy. Yeah, so today's title is the moment of truth. I have chosen the moment of truth. Why? Because let me take a little breath. You know, it comes to a time where you still wonder if you are married to the right person. You still wonder if maybe they have exchanged your partner while you people were getting married. Sometimes you lie down beside that person, and when you wake up in the morning, you are just like, is this for real? Am I dreaming? Isn't it a nightmare? And you're like, girl, no, it's not a nightmare, it's real. This guy is fucking up, you know, this guy is messing up what you people build together and all that. And that's the reality. So let me tell you, last week was the virtuous woman. This week is the moment of truth. Why? Because that's where he traveled, like I told you, and I met that girl, may the Lord forgive, that dirty girl. I was just like, you see, men, when you give him honey, he will go for lemon. You give him lemon, he will go for honey. You give him salad, he will go for garbage. That's the thing. So I was really wondering and asking myself, but let me tell you, that useless girl, I don't even know, she thought, you see, that's the pitiful part of side chick. Let me tell you,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. You push me off top of a building to see if I was made of glass. Yeah. You push your lies and doubts upon me, so you can have the upper hand, yeah. Because of you, I nearly lost myself. My heart was blind, your love was hell. I couldn't find my way out the dark, no. Till I realized I was my help. I found my light, I told myself, you'll never crush me no matter how hard. It'll never be the break of dawn. You'll never ever see the break of dawn. Hearts, won't you sing it one time, yeah. Yeah. No matter what you do, baby, you won't never see the break of dawn. You try to run me into the pavement. You said I never had a chance. Oh, you try to tear me apart like I was paper. You try to take away everything I am. Oh, baby, no. Because of you, I nearly lost my mind. I never took a risk, was scared to fly. I couldn't find my way out the door. Till I realized I was my light. Told myself, give me a try. I'm never gonna break this armored heart. You'll never be the break of dawn. You'll never ever see the break of dawn. Hearts, won't you sing it one time? Oh, yeah.
Do not think when you are able to let the wife, the main wife, know that you exist, is going to boost her to divorce her husband or whatever. No, I'm sorry, because the reality on the ground is you do not know how these people suffered to get to where they are. You don't know if that man who is taking care of you, it is by the glory of the hard work of his wife that he made it in life, that now you, that idiot, you are there chopping the money with him. No, I'm so sorry. You know why? That woman will not leave her husband no matter what. Go and get pregnant. Go and get pregnant. She will not still leave her husband for you. I'm sorry. So I don't condone somebody who is divorcing because she caught the husband cheating on her, or the husband has gone to pregnant another woman. Excuse me, he has gone to pregnant another woman. Thank you. Tell him, baby, no wahala. Bring that baby to the house. I'm going to take care of that child. But the mother, she's out of the sight. When the child is 10-year-old, I will explain the whole story, how his mother was planning to break my home. And then I will give him the choice of whether he wants to meet his mom or not. I think this is much more wiser. But don't say because he has gone to pregnant another whatever girl that you're going to break your home, girl. You know what you went through in your marriage. You know how you built up that home. So you're gonna let some little insect to come and scatter everything. No, you don't do that, right? So the moment of truth again, So the girl, like I was telling you in the previous episode, the girl called him or whatever and told him. So he called me. He didn't call me to check on me. He didn't call me to say, I have arrived well in the US, my dear. How are you? Or something. No, he called me. He was scolding me, insulting me, shouting at me on the phone. But you see, when somebody is mad, don't show him that you too you are mad, because two mad people cannot understand each other. You are shouting here, me too, I'm shouting. So who is going to listen to whom? That's where you have to keep your cool. You have to be quiet. You have to take it easy. You just have to relax. Listen to his bullshit. Let him talk. Let him shout. Instead of him to come and say he's sorry. No, he was just shouting at me. Upon that, like I say, he has warned my friends to remove our wedding pictures. He went on Facebook and said I am a wrong path in his life. Then come and see how people were coming to ask me, were you people having problem? Were you people having problem? I say, you know, that's a second title I'm giving. Friends and family. You see, when your partner, I think I spoke about that one last week. When your partner is making sure that the whole world should know what you people are going through as tribulation in your marriage or relationship, what you should do, I'm telling you the truth. What you should do is rather to cover it up for the meantime. As far as he has not mentioned divorce, he has not mentioned breakup, cover it up. Because you know, a woman is made to protect. A woman is made to cover up. A woman is made to use her charming and seductive ways to cover up anything. Anything. That's why you see women whose husband have stolen money from their office and all that. You see how she will defend her husband. You'll be surprised. So people were coming asking me, hey, why is he saying that he has getting married was a wrong path for him? Why is it that he's saying we should remove you people your wedding pictures? You know what I said? I just told them, no, like at his office right now, he didn't ask permission to travel out of the country. He asked for 1 month of vacation. So the people in his office don't know that he has gone to marry and all that. Now the wrong path, I was like, oh, we went to chill somewhere some time back. He was drunk and he just put it there, but I'll tell him to remove it. As a woman, even if your husband is beating you, cover it up for the meantime. I'm coming. I know what I'm saying for the meantime, because there will be a time where you can now stand on your 2 feet and defend yourself to the world, to the society, and even to him as well. So, my dear, when you have problems in your marriage, don't start running from one roof to one house or one parking lot or one boutique or whatever. Start spreading what is going on in your marriage. Because the more and more you are exposing your weak points in your marriage, let me tell you, the devil is always waiting to strike. So you going left and right and saying, he's not doing this to me, he's not doing that to me. Let me tell you, that's where they'll use it against you. My family were calling me, asking about him. I say, oh, yeah, because he's an engineer. I was, oh, he has been called to work. I did not, for 7 months, I have hidden to my parents that my so-called husband has traveled out of the country. For 7 months, they'll be calling, how come we are not hearing from your husband? What is happening? Then I'll be like, oh, he has gone on site again. He has gone on, oh, he's fine. Oh, just yesterday we were together. Oh, I forgot to call you people so you hear from him and that kind of thing. I was covering up. Now, when he went to the US, it was very difficult to get in touch with him. Very, very difficult. He told me he was going for 1 month. You know, another title, I'll say, marriage is what is beneath the leaf. Marriage, that is it. Marriage is what is beneath the leaf. Marriage is what is beneath the leaf. Do you know why I'm saying that? Marriage is it's like a fish that is smelling. Let me say dry fish. It smells, okay, but you have to cover it. You have to use all the perfume in the world to cover it for nobody to know that it is smelling. I will tell you, 70% of marriages today are smelling, but you will not see it, you will not smell it, you will not even discover where it is hidden. Do you know why? Because when they come out, oh wow, beautiful couple, hey, with their children going to church, or you see them sitting in the restaurant on Sunday after church, Mr. and Mrs. and children. Let me tell you, you don't know the kind of smelling fish that is there. It might even smell to the smell, like when you come and you feel like vomiting. I'm telling you, the cover up is not easy. It's like they are beating you and then you put foundation, you put powder, you put press up, and but as soon as they remove, oh Jesus, what is this? So you are covering all this? I have to cover. I have covered for 7 good months. I have to pretend to my friends that, oh, all is well. But as soon as I close the door of my apartment, I will be crying and crying and crying. You see, there are a lot of women who will be crying because at that moment that you can't go and share your disappointment to anybody, because at the long run you are the one who put yourself there. So you have to carry your cross on your own. Crying and crying. I'll call this guy and say, help me, I'm broke. Let me tell you, my lady, if you are dating a man who is not willing to spend money on you while you people are dating, do not go further for anything like engagement or even going to marriage. Please, do not. I asked money to this guy. First of all, he was shouting at me, don't you have salary? Are you not working? Isn't it your money enough? What do you do with your money? I said, I have to pay rent. I have to feed myself. You are now my husband, so you are supposed to assist me. So if you don't want to assist me, then I don't know what's going on here. Yes, I just came. I'm not looking for something to do. And I was like, anyway, when are you coming back? Yes, let me tell you, I'm not coming back again. You're gonna stay there. I don't give a damn. I'm coming back after 5 years. I am saying it. Put it in your head. I'm coming after 5 years. I was like, wow. Thank you for the information. So where is my marriage certificate? Can you send it back to me? I'll never send it back to you. I'll never send it back to you. You can be there. You can dream about it. You never get it. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Let me tell you. People can pretend. They pretend till they get what they want. So at first I thought it was maybe because he was upset, or I don't know. You see, guys out there, if you are maltreating your wife, I swear to the Lord that I am worshiping, God will come back to you at the right time. He will fix you up. Because you think at that time when you are maltreating somebody's daughter, you have the power. Continue. But the time will come for you in a nice way. God will package it for you and put it to you in your hand. Be much aware of maltreating somebody's daughter. Be much aware. So I asked him for money. He shouted, insulted me and everything. Finally, he said yes, tomorrow he's going to send some money to his mother. He was saying he will send me $100. If I tell you how much I got. So finally the mom called me after a few days. Oh yeah, Ariel, come and take the money. Oh, your husband sent some money for you. I really thought I was coming for my $100. Hello. And I get there and she's like, yeah, you know, he has been suffering there. He's working hard. You can't be asking him for money like that. Life is very difficult in US. You should manage with the little one you have here and blah blah blah. Okay, so this is it. Take it. That's all he has. I'm not gonna lie to you. He gave me only $10 out of $100. $10. Me being your wife, you are giving me $10. Are you kidding me? Are you, for Christ's sake, kidding me right now? I kept quiet. I took the money. I didn't even spend that money. I took that money. I went to church, gave it to a pastor to pray for me, for us, for our marriage. Upon that, I didn't go to anybody to say, hey, my husband gave me $10, so what's the meaning of that? Oh, which kind of mother-in-law is that? Oh, no. You know, it's true. Sometimes mothers-in-law play so much devilish action in some people's marriages, like my own. That one to go, God will make sure they will pay for it. Yeah. If you are maltreating someone else's daughter, and you think you as a mother, you also have children, God will settle you. God will settle you. So marriage is about trust and maturity. Another title. Marriage is about trust and maturity. With all that happened to me, I decided to take my Bible in my hand. go to church instead of human being. Kneel down in my room and pray to the Lord to save that marriage for me. I will send him a text message on WhatsApp. Hello, upon all he did. Hello, my love. How are you? I hope you are fine. I wish you a good beginning of the week. Do you know how it feels when you send a message to somebody? You see the person online, but that person doesn't give a fuck in opening your message, your side, of your message to read and reply. He will take 1 to 2 weeks before opening the side of my message, and sometimes he will take a month before he will reply. And when he reply, it's just, hi, I'm good, I hope you too. Is that a way of talking to your wife? You see, men have to watch the way they talk to their women. Because let me tell you, it's a woman who has given you life. Let me say, there's this song that says a woman is almost like God. You must respect her. You must give her all the love and respect needed. I just didn't want to talk back to him. I just didn't want to backfire in a certain way, or I just decided to keep quiet. I'll go for all night, beg God for that marriage to stay healthy. I will beg, pray, donation, sleep in churches. One day, a pastor came to me and said, my dear, your husband, God is done with him. Leave it. God is done with him. Leave it. It is not spiritual. It is he himself who has chosen to be like that. And it's true. You see, when you are in a relationship or in a marriage, you pray, you do this, you try to do all you can do, and you see it's not working. Leave it. That means that person, it is his own choice. It is what he has decided. There's nothing you can do that will change his mind. You see some marriages where you hear the husband will be like, I'm done with you, I don't want it anymore, I'm tired, blah blah blah, and that kind of thing. When it comes to that level, leave it. Just leave it. Leave it in God's hands. There is nothing you do that will change this guy's brain or mind. Because even if you force him, you force him, at the long run, that marriage or relationship is going to be bitter to the other person. And that one is, it can go to suicide. It's bad. When it's not working, it's not working. Don't force it. For 7 months, okay, all I wanted, you see, the mistake that men do at times, how do you think a woman can stay for 5 years without sex, without seeing her partner, but she's still waiting patiently for her partner to return back to her? How? It's very simple. Writing letters, calling her, being always positive, open up to her about how you spend your day. Let me say a scenario like somebody who is in Canada with somebody who is in Nigeria, for example. You get the scenario. So contact, calling, email, letters, video calls. That is if you guys are okay with that. You see, when it's like that, she's okay. She's not asking you for so much. You understand? That's where she can wait for 5 years for you guys to come back together. But looking at the scenario of my life, my story, I am the only one who calls you, and when I call, you are pissed off. You ask me, why are you calling me? I don't need to talk to you. Hang up, who are you? These are wrong things to tell to your partner because she cares. You see, when a woman cares for you, you have to hold it as a diamond. But the day she says, enough is enough, oh my God, I wouldn't know what to tell you, my brother, because at that time she's done. She's done. She's done with you, and there's no turning back at that moment, because she was trying to be matured, she was trying to be wise, she was trying to be tolerant, she was trying to be patient, she was trying to be understanding, and she was trying to play foolish for you. But you thought, yeah, I'm gonna play Street Fighter. Keep on playing Street Fighter. But when she's done, she's done. There's no turning back. So, guys, if a woman gives you so much and you still play fool in front of all that, then you are really, really a fool. Yeah. So aside that, the question I want to ask is, at the end of the day, 80% of people end up marrying the wrong partner. Either the right partner was met in the past, but at the wrong time, or you realize that while in the marriage, all you ever wanted is now outside there. So at the end of the day is another title: right partner, wrong time. It happens to a lot of us. I got the right partner. Some of my previous episodes I mentioned it. I got the right partner, but it was at the wrong time. And at the wrong time, unfortunately, you get the wrong partner. Because at the wrong time for that right partner, but that wrong time is your right time. Meaning, I wanted to settle down at that moment, but he was not ready. But he was the perfect guy. I mean, he was the right person. I wanted to settle down at that moment. He wasn't ready. And I met this whatever, and he was the wrong person, falling into my right time. Yeah, a lot of us have been experiencing such thing. Now,
Dating your partner, dating your spouse,
I'm not going
dating your friend, dating the person you share your everyday life with is very crucial.
I'm not going to.
Okay? This is a note that somebody has sent about how she was feeling.
Some short videos.
It's not a shame to say you are divorcing. It's not a shame at all. I'm saying it again, it is not a shame. If you know you are not happy, just move out.
It's a way to have.
Yes. So those little images are slides that makes you think
about what you really want.
Okay? Life is full of disappointment, but sometimes do not allow those disappointments come into your life. And as a woman, the best is to be silent.
Open someone's eye out there.
Okay? You realize you'll be more happier when you are divorced.
Or whatever.
Not with somebody who will be poisoning your life.
And I'm going to also let you
be with somebody who accepts you for who you are. This precise note, I want you to pause on it and read through it.
Continue what happened next.
This is to the women out there who are having problems in their marriage.
You know.
And at that moment, you think your man is not seeing you.
My previous marriage. I'm going to continue next week, Wednesday.
You have to enjoy your marriage, no matter what.
So for now, let me start the videos and all that.
And it is true. If you are not doing that, don't complain.
Yeah.
You must sit up as a man. That would be so beautiful if your husband could say that. But nowadays, it's the women who cook and wash the dishes as well. Why? Can't you help your wife? Do not control her. Be by her side and be her friend. Help her, guide her, protect her. Oh yes, when the wrong people leave your life, you feel so happy and so empty again. There's no such feeling. Oh yes, you should really look at this quote and think about it. Oh yeah. And this is for those who are going through their divorce or they've already divorced and they are going through depression and all that. Read it. This marriage is not a simple thing. Honestly, you just have to be strong. You just have to be strong. Strong and strong and strong. You must have faith no matter what. It's faith and hope that will help you to move on in life. Life is not easy. You must put it into your mind. Life is not easy.
Young lady, you don't fool me one bit.
I'm not trying to. But I bet I could, though. Oh, do you feel the breeze from the subway? Isn't it delicious?
Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end.
And when I woke up, I wanted to swim right back to you.
Just have to throw on a crown and remind them who they're dealing with.
Did you ever, anywhere, anything like it?
All blue stones. Cozy little job, what?
May I just hold it for a minute? I love finding new places to wear diamonds. I always say a kiss on the hand might feel very good, but a diamond tiara lasts forever.
Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are.
I just craved a little affection, you know, a sense of being loved and needed and wanted.
Wrong it is for a woman to expect the man to build the world she wants, rather than to create it herself.
But that monster, Lorelei Lee.
What?
Mr. Esmond, I am Lorelei Lee.
Pretty early in the game to start teasing your father-in-law. Young lady, you don't fool me one bit.
I'm not trying to. But I bet I could, though. Oh, darling.
Yes, dear.
If you want something, go after it. If you want to see a change, make it happen. Don't wait for things to just materialize. It's up to you to build the world you want to see.
Well, why is it wrong for me to want those things?
Well, I concede that... Say, they told me you were stupid. You don't sound stupid to me.
I can be smart when it's important.
Number 7. We are all stars, but we must learn how to shine. Had her lucky break when she was discovered by a photographer, and the world was introduced to a new star.
You know, of course, that diamonds are a girl's best friend, and this is our proof of it.
But you don't have to dream of life under the spotlight for the sentiment of this message to still apply. Many of us, especially women, hold back out of fear of being perceived as bossy, aggressive, or difficult.
You just walk in, a stranger out of nowhere, and for the first time, it all lights up.
However, in exchange for repressing who we really are, we also dim the qualities that make us sparkle the most. While you may know what makes you shine the brightest, it's time to share it with the world.
You're a real beautiful woman. It's almost kind of an honor sitting next to you. You just shine in my eyes. That's my true feeling, Rosalind.
Number 6. Always, always, always believe in yourself. Because if you don't, then who will, sweetie? In order to throw on that crown we talked about earlier, first you have to believe that you are worthy of it.
You know, you do need more love in your life. I never met anyone who needed it more.
And don't be afraid of taking up some space in this world. Marilyn definitely wouldn't. You get back what you put out there. So whether it's a job interview, that promotion you knew you'd be perfect for, or pretty much anything else, if you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? Stand tall and proud. Show the world that you believe in yourself, and the rest will follow. Number 5. Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring.
You may not believe this, but people keep falling desperately in love with me.
Oh, I believe it.
And suddenly, they get this strange idea in their heads.
I believe that, too.
Yes, they start asking me to marry them. All the time.
While Marilyn might be known as a pin-up icon, you don't need to delve too far into her biography to know that she was far from perfect. Nevertheless, the fact that her legacy still lives on today than she was. During her time, Marilyn was someone women aspired to look like and men wanted to be with. Yet, she celebrated the quirkier parts of life. After all, it's people's differences and individuality that usually make them fascinating and...
Oh, do you feel the breeze from the subway? Isn't it delicious?
Number 4. Sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together.
The sun don't beam, the moon don't shine, the tide don't ebb and flow.
Hollywood can be such a fickle industry, so we imagine anyone in that world clings onto this optimism. However, in Marilyn's life, she faced many uncertainties. So it's inspiring to know that she always focused on what could be right around the corner.
That's right. Because of a girl spending all of her time worrying about the money she doesn't have, how is she going to have any time for being in love?
We've all felt that heartbreak when something doesn't go how we'd hope, and we're left feeling dejected. However, we must remind ourselves that while things might feel a bit rubbish in that moment, it just makes room in your life for something even more amazing to come your way.
Good evening, Mr. Esmond. Won't you pray come in?
Thank you, I'd love to.
Number 3. We should all start to live before we get too old. One of the greatest vices humanity has developed is our ability to procrastinate.
Come on, let's have lots of drinks. Come on.
As you get older and find yourself with more responsibilities, it's easy to let life pass you by and you forget to try to realize your dreams.
Well, you never can tell. Maybe you'll get ambitious again.
Marilyn had such a fascinating life, which was tragically cut short when she was found dead at age 36. In that brief time, she achieved so much and left such an extraordinary legacy that it remains just as unforgettable today. While you have the chance, you should pursue your dreams and live your life to the fullest, so that when you're old, you can look back.
Life, Rosalind. The rest of us, we're just looking for a place to hide and watch it all go by.
Number 2. A wise girl knows her limits. A smart girl knows that she has none.
I couldn't aspire to anything higher.
You might say that Marilyn was quite ahead of her time in encouraging girls and women to smash. She pursued her goals, fought for her dreams, and was never afraid to speak her mind. She exemplifies what you can achieve when you defy the status quo and show that you can keep up with the best of them, if not better.
You know, far away in the South Sea Islands, when a man hurts himself and he doesn't want people to see him cry, you know what he does?
What?
He has somebody else cry for him.
How does that help?
You'd be surprised.
Marilyn joins a long list of strong, empowering women who encourage future generations to keep fighting for equality and to never underestimate their capabilities.
Can I cry for you?
That's silly.
I'm glad.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. It's better to be unhappy alone than unhappy with someone. So far, we should all heed Marilyn's advice.
All I know is I don't want to get married. Not yet, anyway.
Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. You know what they say, when you smile, the whole world smiles with you.
What makes you so sad? I think you're the saddest girl I ever met.
You're the first man ever said that. I'm usually told how happy I am.
That's because you make a man feel happy.
I live to succeed, not to please you or anyone else. The only person you need to answer to is yourself.
Don't you know that a man being rich is like a girl being pretty? You might not marry a girl just because she's pretty. But my goodness, doesn't it help?
Fear is stupid. So are regrets. Don't waste your time on what-ifs. Who's got the time?
It's different with me. I've been on my own since I was 15. This show is my big chance. It's make or break.
If I'd observed all the rules, I'd never have got anywhere. Sometimes you have to rewrite the rules to get ahead.
This is really living it up, isn't it?
People that live any other way are just crazy.
Believe me, a swell gal with it. Take it from me, I know her for a long time. It's Marilyn Monroe.
I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you saw. Rufus, boy.
Life is not about proving anyone wrong. Life is about proving yourself right. Life is not about competing against others, but life is about competing against yourself to make sure you are better than your previous self, better than you were yesterday, to make sure you are growing every day, developing, learning, experiencing. Life is not about being perfect. It is about being happy, not all the time, but every time you can. Life isn't about being right. It's about being kind. When you have a choice to be right or to be kind, choose kindness. Choose love. Life is not about noticing the negatives. It's about creating such huge positives, the negatives pale in comparison. Life is not about you. It's about everyone and everything. We are all connected and all sharing challenges and struggles. Be kind. Lift others up. Give freely without expecting anything in return, and the world will return happiness and abundance beyond your wildest dreams. Life isn't all about money. You can't take it with you, so don't stress about it. This doesn't mean you don't deserve it or shouldn't have it. You can create unlimited abundance and use that to do good for others and yourself, and you do deserve it. Just don't stress about it. Money is great, but only when used with positive intentions. Life isn't about comparing yourself to others. Let everyone else be exactly as they are, while you focus on being the best you. Your life is not defined by circumstances. Your life is not defined by what does or does not happen to you. It is defined by how you react to what happens to you, how you choose to react to the circumstances and events that arrive in your life. It's helpful to remember, challenges are just tests. Hard times are test and character builders. Never lose your spirit, because it is in our greatest challenges that our greatest strength is formed. That is when our character shines, right after the storm. What's really important is who you become through all of life's challenges. What you make and accumulate will never be a match for who you are and how much happiness you bring to this world. Don't ever forget that. You are a miracle. This world is a blessing. Life is a miracle. Life is really what you make it. Live every day like you are blessed. Live every day as if you are grateful to simply be alive. Be happy, no matter what happens, and life will be the amazing adventure it was meant to be. Your purpose and my wish for you is simple: to be happy. To find happiness, no matter what life throws at you.
Some people are very good at pretending they're okay when they're really not. They go to school or work every day, smile at everyone they see, people ask them how they are and they say they're good when they're really not. My point is, this is so common, and I think so many of us forget that. We forget that so many of the people we see every day, including some of our friends and family, are going through their own silent battles, secret struggles that no one knows about other than them. With all that in mind, I think we need to be very careful about what we say to people, because we honestly have no idea what people are going through. That hateful thing you feel like saying to someone, that negative comment you feel like writing, the person you're saying that to, how do you know they're not on the verge of suicide and your one comment is the thing that pushes them off the edge? How do you know that person isn't going through a really difficult relationship breakup, they've just lost someone in their family, or they're battling with really bad anxiety or depression? The list goes on. I think we sometimes take people at their word a little too much. Just because someone says they're okay doesn't mean they are. Just because someone looks like they have their life all worked out, seems like their life's great, doesn't mean it is. Robin Williams was a prime example of that. To the world, he was a funny, positive actor, brought people a lot of joy through his movies. Little did we know about the silent battles he was going through, the secret struggles he had. And so many more people are like that, and honestly, it's really sad. This video isn't supposed to be something negative. It's supposed to be a healthy reminder at the fact that we don't know what people are going through. So let's have the maturity to understand that. Let's be more disciplined in what we say to people. And let's take the time individually to be more kind, to encourage people with our words, to find some way to uplift someone and help them in any way. People need that more than ever in this day and age. And there's enough negative and hateful people in the world as it is, and we shouldn't be contributing to that. Be the person you needed when you were going through a difficult time in your life. Be that person to other people. To anyone watching this video, who's going through their own silent battle, secretly struggling, my prayers and best wishes to you, and I hope you're able to surround yourself with people you can open up to, you can talk to without the fear of being judged, criticized, and overlooked. And if you personally know someone in your life who's struggling and going through their own battle, I want to encourage you to share this video with them to encourage them and to let them know you're thinking of them. And as always, I wish you all nothing but the best. Take care.
Thank you guys, thank you. And I know you have enjoyed the slides, the short video. Yes, the short video was about men who chase women, but unfortunately they can't even perform in bed. I'm sorry, but that's the reality. Some women are not satisfied in bed with their partners because their partners are just running from women to women. So how do you intend to satisfy your woman in bed? How do you intend? So at the end, these are the guys who end up standing there for just 2 minutes and they have come. So if you're a man out there and you are just chasing women anyhow, please, boy or whatever is your name, just sit back, contemplate your concumber and ask yourself, am I really getting anything serious? Am I not disgracing myself out there? Because at the end she's gonna pretend she has come or whatever, or at the end of the day she will take your money and go. But you yourself, you will be a disgrace, because tomorrow she will not want to come back to you even if you have money. Because how can you do 5 or 2 minutes and you have come? I mean, somebody who does 2 or 5 minutes, that means this you are nothing, you are zero, you are useless in bed. You know, it's not just about money, it's also about how you perform in bed. And for a man who goes from women to women all over, what else are you expecting? Okay, what else are you expecting? Anyway, so my dear ladies, be at the lookout of those kind of men. If your partner can only stand 2 or 5 minutes, I had that situation in my marriage, that's why I'm talking about it, and I was not surprised that he was just standing 5 minutes to come, because he was having an affair elsewhere. Okay, so for your partner not to be able to perform in bed with you is because he's having something else outside. All right, so thank you for your time. I love you very much, and please, I am pleading with you, do not forget to like, to subscribe, and to share to your friends. And I am so glad for your time. I am grateful, and please kindly be strong, stand on your principles, and have a mindset about who you want to be in your life, who you want to have in your life, and what you want to do with yourself as a person. Do not let anybody step on your happiness. No, do not let anybody step on your happiness. You must make yourself happy for sure before making someone else happy. A man who does not respect you does not deserve you. Point. Anyway, thank you to come to my channel, have your time to watch me and listen to whatever I say, and I appreciate. And let's see you on Saturday. Saturday will be more juicy. So bye.